All right, Shalom. Like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, preaching this truth and teaching this truth all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, Shalom to the sincere Akim that's pushing. Okay, this is Wikipedia, Alexander the Great, and I'm gonna just read a little bit of it off of Wikipedia just to show, and then I'll go into the scripture in Maccabees chapter 1 and show how secular history just lines up with the Bible. Okay, you can't say that you believe in secular history, but you don't believe in the Bible because it links up. Okay, it links up. So that's a cut to all you people that say you don't believe in the Bible. How could you not believe in the Bible when the Bible talks about the same thing that secular history have taught you? Okay, with Alexander the Great. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna just read a little bit of it, and Lord willing, I'm gonna just do like different parts on it. So this says Alexander the Third, which is Alexander the Great. It says he was a king of the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon, and it says and a member of the Argead dynasty. He was born in Pella in 356 BC and succeeded his father Philip II. Okay, to the throne at the age of 20. So his father was Philip II. Okay, now let's read a little bit out of Maccabees. This is Maccabees, First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1. It says, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip. See, right there, it said who? Alexander, son of Philip. And we just read that his father was what? Philip II. Okay, it says on the Macedonian. That's what it said. Alexander was from Macedonia, and it says who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persian and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. See, so who did the Bible say Alexander would conquer? Who did he conquer? It said he conquered who? Darius, king of Persia. Okay, that's who he conquered. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's go back to the Wikipedia. Okay, now I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna scroll down to let's see. Let me go on down. Go on down. Okay, right here. It says Alexander. It says Alexander broke the power of Persia in a series of decisive battles, most notably the Battle of Issus. He subsequently overthrew Persia King Darius III. See, who did it say he overthrew? Persia King Darius III. You see, so links up. It links up that this is Alexander all the way in the scriptures, right here in First Maccabees. Okay, so you can't say that you believe in secular history. Okay, that Esau taught you in the school that Alexander the Great was a great, individual. Okay, because the scriptures on down tell you that what great evil was spread throughout the earth. Okay, up under his reign. You see, and then his four generals, they carried on, they carried on and continued the evils. But let me read that and go back and read that again. It says He smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Mede, that he reigned in his stead for over the first over Greek, and made many wars and won many strongholds. See, made many wars and won many strongholds. War after war, war after war. Okay, and he was going through just defeating. Okay, and slew the kings of the earth. See, okay. Now go back to Wikipedia. It says it goes on to talk about how, how big his empire was, how far it stretched out. And it goes on talks about his death. I'm gonna go back up to his father. It says so like in 1 second. 1 second. Yep, right. Yeah, back up at the top. It says he was born in Pele in 3056 BC and succeeded his father Philip II to the throne at the age of 20. See, give you his father. Okay, give you tells you about the many wars that he conquered and that he won, and in the scriptures it do the same thing. You see, so it says after that, back in verse 1, Maccabees verse 1, and it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, okay, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, and had many wars and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Right? Why? Because he was winning. He was taking over with these different wars. Okay? That's why. That's why they said, it says the earth was quiet before him. No one could stand up to him. Okay? Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. See? And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries. See? And then you go back on Wikipedia, it talks about what? How far his kingdom reigned. I mean, how far he reigned. It says from one sea all the way to the next sea. Okay? And then go down and read another title up under when you just type it in Alexander under the on Google. It says this is on the History Channel. It says Alexander the Great was an ancient Macedonian ruler and one of history's greatest military minds, who as king of the one of the greatest military minds. You see? Another one says Alexander the third, known as Alexander the Great, give his birth dates, and it says was the son of King Philip II. See? See? And that one is up on the ancient EU. You see? So all this stuff links up. You see? You can't make this up. This is the secular history of Babylon, of America. Okay? But guess what? Esau took what? The Apocrypha out of the Bible, out of the original books. Why? Because it's a straight cut to them. Okay? They are the Edomites. You see? Let me keep reading. And it says, and after verse 4, it says, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries, see, unto him. And after these things he fell sick Right, and you can read about his sickness. Okay, you can Google this stuff, read about his sickness, and it's right here in the Bible. Okay, but you don't believe in the Bible though, right? See, come on now. It says, and after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Therefore, it says, therefore, he called, it says, wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. See? So he knew he was about to die. Okay, so he said, you know what? Let me call my homeboys in. Okay, and I'm gonna let them get them, set them up to rule after I pass, to carry on my legacy. That's what he did. And it says, so Alexander reigned 12 years, okay, and then died. And his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them. Many years and evils were multiplied in the earth. See that? So and who was his four generals? Okay, Cassander, Ptolemy, Antiochus, and Seleucus. Okay, so those was his four generals. You see. Now it says evils. It said evils were multiplied in the earth. Evils was multiplied in the earth after all of this. You see. So ever since you Edomites came into power, okay, and started to take it, it's just you put out nothing but evil, okay. Now you can go and look up things that's evil that you have done, okay. We can get into the evils that you've done, okay. You put the evils out all throughout the earth. I'm gonna read it again right there. It says in verse 9, it says the evils were multiplied in the earth. See that? Evils was multiplied in the earth. You see that? Up under you devils. Up under you Hebrew Edomites. Which are who? You so-called white people. You are the biblical Edomites. You see? In the earth, you've done nothing but spread evils throughout the earth ever since you came into power. You see? But you're going to have to pay for it. Okay? Now it says, and after that came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. Okay, and on the next part of the video, we're gonna get into that. You see, we're gonna bring it out. You see, because you can't. That's why they want to do away with the Bible. That's why they want to demonize the men that's pushing the truth of the Bible. The men starting where? Here at Great Millstone with the apostles on down, Apostle Hall and the rest of the apostles and the elders. Okay? That's why. Because these things are being brought out and people are starting to what? Wake up to it. Okay? And with that, what? Curses being turned around on Esau. People are waking up. Okay? You know? So like I said, Lord willing, I'm gonna do several parts to it. And yeah, man, you can't say that you believe in secular history, but not the Bible. You don't want to hear the Bible though, right? But the Bible links up with this stuff. You see? It links right on up with it. You know? So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Wakakodash. Shalom.